This is the TL-7. It is an American Tier 9 collector tank destroyer, and it's an autoloader. The best way to describe it is a G-SOAR at Tier 9 with some downsides and some upsides. The downsides are, well, its gun. The handling statistics of this vehicle's gun are awful. 0.38 dispersion is pretty mid. Aiming time at 2.5 seconds, very bad. And its dispersion at 0.28 on move is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. The only good thing about it is that your turret traverse on movement is very good at 0.12. So if you're sitting still in the tank, you'll be incredibly accurate, at least on move. But the moment you move the tank, it's going to bloom like crazy. Even with my loadout being vents and we've got a rotation mechanism, it still only brings it down to 0.25. So yeah, the vehicle is really not going to be that accurate, as we can tell. But at the end of the day, the tank is quite dangerous. It is able to deal 1,400 damage in 2.3 seconds for each shell, and there are 4 shells in the clip, so it's just about 7 seconds this tank can deal all 1,400 damage. That's really dangerous. It also has very good penetration, 300 plus on the premium. I think it's 315, yeah. The standard's 250, so its penetration is more than enough to get the job done, although it doesn't really hold a lot of ammo, hence why I don't have any HE in the vehicle, but my crew's not good enough anyway for that. This is literally the crew I had on my AMBT. I just threw it on this tank, so oh well. That's why I'm running a camo directive, because I don't have it trained on this crew. But it's a pretty interesting vehicle. The last thing I thought we should take a look at is its armor profile, because it does actually have some armor. We can see that its upper plate is a little troll. Tier 8s might struggle to pen it, especially if you're using the 10 degrees. It's alright, 215, but yeah, you're not going to get many bounces. But this part here, these little corner cutouts, are going to be quite effective at getting bounces, as we can see. Even if you are basically side on, just because of the angle, the hull is very troll, so you will get random bounces here and there. The turret is actually pretty good. It's not great. I mean, you can see there's a lot of weaknesses. It's only about 180 at certain areas, but if shells hit the upper part of the turret, they're going to range upwards of 320 to 330. You're not going to pen that, although the hatch really bad. So this is not going to be a great tank for getting bounces. Like, it's got a lot of troll, but it doesn't have a lot of effective armor. If you just shoot it in the frontal plate, you'll pen 90% of the time. So let's see what it can do in some gameplay. Alrighty, here we go. This game was supposed to be live, but unfortunately my recording software died halfway through. Don't we love OBS? Well, it's not OBS's fault. I think my computer just didn't like World of Tanks. Every now and then, like when I'm playing World of Tanks, the game will randomly just stop working for like a couple seconds. That happened on one of my previous videos I posted, and I was like, what the heck? So I don't know. OBS messes with World of Tanks for some reason. But that's not going to stop us from showcasing this actually pretty solid game that unfolded. Now, it's already a good matchup. We're up against Tier 8s, but the enemy team has 1, 2, 3, 4 TL-7s. And obviously, I don't really want to fight that. So instead of playing aggressive, which I was thinking about doing in such a favorable matchup like this, I'm instead going to chill in the back. Alright, my teammate here is going to knock down every tree, which is good and bad. The good thing is that you got a lot of cover. The bad thing is that people can see you knocking these trees down, and they might blind fire you. We got the enemy TL-7, and unfortunately the shell just doesn't go in. We're going to aim again, and I don't know where that one went, but it should have been. Everything was green. Oh, well. Welcome to World of Tanks, where RNG is your latest departure. Okay, well, for now, we're just gonna wait. Not much to do here, really. TL-7's not gonna poke, and nobody's really spotted, but you are gonna watch my Centurion get turned into literal cream pie. I mean, look at the dude. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. Just dies. Good job, bro. Whoa! No, I don't know. We're going to reload our clip here, so I might as well speed up the replay a little bit. All right, here we go. Yeah, also, I should mention, I get quite salty at this TL-7 there. Dude literally sits right behind me, so I get a couple shots fired at me. I was a little angry there, but, oh well. I only lost 180 health for it, or 220, so not the end of the world. All right. We're reloading our clip. I'm glad I reloaded it when I did, because now, oh yeah. Time to nuke. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, as you can see, when this vehicle is able to dump out that damage, it dumps it out really, really fast. I mean, we nuked that poor enemy TL-7, but he did make a really aggressive maneuver. I'm not sure why, but hey, we're up to 1400. Now we just chill and cover and reload. You see, a lot of people are going to look at the DPM on this tank. They're going to be like, oh, it's not very good. But in reality, it's an autoloader, and autoloaders don't need DPM. You could literally drive an autoloader with 500 damage per minute, and if it dealt 2,000 damage in the clip, it would still be one of the most dangerous tanks to fight, because it only matters when it has the shells. And as you can see, we have our shells. And the 68 Proto, well, he doesn't have any shells. We're up to 2,000 damage now, which is alright. Nothing crazy going on here, but the only thing I don't love about low DPM autoloaders is when you want to reload. Also, Artie, whoa, the favorite of everyone. Okay, well, we're going to move up. We're reloaded, and well, I'm not going to be able to hit the salad, and now we're getting shot at. We got to bounce from the prog. Oh, and he pens us. Unfortunate. Back up, back up. All right, we're all good. I don't even know where he penned me, but he can overmatch my entire hull, so it doesn't really matter all too much. At this point, again, I got options. I can either reload the entire clip, or I can chill with what I have. And I don't know, it's always tricky whether you want to reload the clip or not. But I do decide to reload, yeah. I was pretty sure I did. Now we just skip a little bit. Now we go back to normal time. And look at that. A Progetto. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, I don't think that prog enjoyed that very much. That just right there brought us over 3,000 damage. As you can see, it's quite enjoyable to drive this tank. Just the gun, it feels so nice. Pair that with 10 degrees of gun depression and a fully traversable turret, and this tank's got a recipe for destruction. Bonk! Thank you very much for 360 of your HP. Now we're up to 3,500. Not bad. Not really sure why the TL-7 told me to fall back there, to be completely real, especially because we're winning quite a bit. But at this point, I'm going to move up. The TL-7 actually has a really good top speed, 50. Like, that's insane. I don't see any reason to run turbo on this vehicle because it doesn't need it. So I'm going to wait for my M46 to push up a little bit, and then I'm hoping we don't get spotted, but not exactly sure. Yeah, he does spot us. I was so bummed out that we got spotted there. I was like, how? The dude didn't even see us, but I guess maybe my vision port or something was poking. Either way, I was hoping that maybe we could snap the Saladin, but you can see the awful, absolutely tragic on-move of this vehicle. ISU 122 shoots at us, does not pen. I'm actually surprised he was able to sit there not spotted that entire time to begin with. And I know that they've got a bunch of TL-7s left, but where we currently are is pretty hidden, so we should be a-okay. I'm really hoping that I can get to that ISU and possibly nuke him, but well, we're going to find out. Go, 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 go. Full speed. Tank doesn't have the best power to weight, as you can see. We get one shell into his vehicle. All right, not too bad. They still have a full health TL-7, and that's who we're going to try and push towards. We're going downhill now. We're able to reach our top speed, 55, 50. Come on, keep going. Yes. Give me that speed. Oh, yeah. All right, one shell into the TL-7, 2 shells into the TL-7, 3 shells into the TL-7, and there you go. 4,600 damage. So a pretty solid result, as we can see. And with 986 assistance, that is 5,700 combined. As we can see, this was a pretty solid result. Not only did we get a first class and net 134,000 credits, but we also finished top on the team with 3 kills and 4,600. So that's just a really solid result in general. I actually really enjoyed playing the TL-7. Autoloaders are just fun. And you know what? Having this low DPM and long reload means nothing to me when I have been playing the Char MLE for over like 1,000 games at this point. It was my first tank to 3 mark. And yeah, I mean, this was an absolutely painful tank with 1,600 DPM. So the TL-7 is honestly like a cakewalk after playing so many autoloaders. I think the tank's really solid, though. I like the profile. The fact that it has a fully traversable turret and is so mobile allows it to be very flexible on really any situation you put it. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the TL-7. Do you agree? Do you disagree? My gold supply is running low, though. I'm going to try and pick up the 5A Keel in, especially because I don't have the 5A ground. So that'll actually be a tank that I'm really excited because I love it on World of Tank Splits. But hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, consider smashing the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.